By order of the Council of the Keepers, you must come with us. Garrett, be reasonable. Logic dictates...
Leave.
But we must...
Now.
Has your wealth of knowledge grown so vast that you've lost all hunger for more? Is there no more trust between us then?
Let's make this fast.
My hand is copper, my brow is lead. Suffer me in a red patina swept along in a molten flow to a sad eternity. My stride interrupted, my thoughts untimed. My tears are become drops of silver that shatter the crystalline fern. I plead the wind to sweep us away.
Nice poem.
Not poetry, prophecy. The Metal Age is upon us.
I picked the gilded apple from the iron tree. I wipe the rust from my brow.
Iron trees? Not in my part of town.
Find the humor if you must. But can you tell me truly, Garrett, are there any trees in your part of town? I will answer for you. There are not.
Destiny and danger are still focused on the one, the renegade who is both brethren and betrayer.
Well, you got the danger part right anyway. Tell you what, you keepers can plant a few shrubs about town and I'll take care of me. I'll find my own way home.
You're a fool! Do you not understand what is at stake?
Did you not hear the interpreter's words?
Yes, Keeper Orland, he has heard. Do not despair. Let me go after him, alone. Not to persuade, but to leave the door open between us. One more moment, if you will, Garrett.
One moment.
You have trouble, my friend. Danger from someone who hired Truart to kill you.
Yes?
Then take this. The sooner you are done with your business, the sooner you will help us.
Don't count on it.
My heart it ceases, my breath undrawn, my eyes forever focused
on the sanguine metal dawn.
I headed back to my safe house and kept thinking about the letter. I know they're trying to manipulate me, but keepers never alter the truth. Just keep it in the shadows. Besides, it's not like I got a lot of leads anyway.
If you seek the private knowledge of the sheriff, go to the Eastport Mechanist Seminary tomorrow night. With stealthy discretion, overhear what you may at a certain very timely meeting.
Looks like I have something useful to learn from a seminary for a change. There are 2 open towers and some back doors which might be helpful for getting in. The catacombs below the church could be another way in, but I'd rather not tread where the dead sleep. The meeting will most likely take place in some sort of conference hall. There's no guarantee that I'll even be able to get inside, but all I need to do is get close enough to listen at the door. I better pull this off quickly and find a new hideout before the bulldogs get my scent. This situation does have one advantage. Things can't get any worse. Who could hire someone like the sheriff to kill me?
Alright, welcome back to Thief 2. This is Puzzled Oysters, or at least one of them. So, here we are, eavesdropping. So there's not a huge difference in the difficulty here. Whoops, my mouse is kind of broken, I've mentioned before. Alright, what do I want? I always could use flash bombs. Invisibility potion would be nice too. Some water arrows. Let's just make it simple this time. Alright. Here it is.
I tell thee, for thou art my friend, that I wish the children of Karis were more mild-seeming.
Thou'rt not the first to be afeard of them, for their visage is wrought to strike terror into the enemies of Karas, or those who might consider becoming enemies.
Well, and it might, for it near strikes terror into mine own heart.
Thinkest thou thine own soft body of leaky flesh and wheezing gases is glorious to the eyes of the builder? Nay, 'tis thy soul that is the only thing of any worth. So 'tis with the children of Karas. They are the builder, I am but the paltry tools that forge.
As thou sayest.
Alright, that conversation was kind of drowned out in the last half by our new enemy type here. But I think you understood the gist. This is a good way to disable them. You shoot water. You shoot water arrows into their boilers. Okay. So you might notice there's a lot of metal floors around here. Alright.
Come into the light so that I might see thee.
Okay, seems safe around here. So this mission, the audio is very important. There's a conversation we'll be listening to, and while it happens, I'll actually be darkening the screen just to make it easier to pay attention to what's going on. So it might be a little louder in this one too. I'm not great at mastering audio, but I think I turned some of the settings up. Alright, so I'll make my way around the east side here. Alright, still safe over this way. Those towers, you can enter that way with the rope arrow. It's a little bit of a risk. It can be done though, because there's guards who are looking right there. They turn around sometimes. Alright, I think this is another place where I'll just let the game speak for itself.
Strange. I wonder what kind of work the mechanists do here. I could really learn to hate these guys.
Okay, so this body here, that far one, I think that that outfit, that denotes a pagan? That's what they wear? Don't need anyone to know I found this place, so I closed it. Alright, I'll continue on my way then. Moving very slowly because I don't want to alert everyone since I'm walking on metal. I know there's someone up there. Someone who will come out of there, too. There she is. Oh, I guess no one comes out this way. Alright, it's a little dangerous here because it's so well lit. Alright, listen closely here. I'll make it a little easier to hear everything. Alright, I'm waiting for a guard to come out of that building, so while I wait, let's just see what's over here. Well, no dancing zombies. You can see the skybox. Alright, let's just speed things up while I wait for the guard to come. I hear footsteps. So apparently this is a haunted little cemetery.
What? Aha!
Oh no.
Thou art ended!
Bad timing on my part. That's what flash bombs are for, though. Oh yeah, so these are the mechanists. I didn't introduce them. I introduced them, I think, in a previous episode, but here they are in full force. Alright, in a second we're getting to the eavesdropping section. Like I said, I'll darken the
Better not
screen.
disturb them. I can hear the meeting just fine from out here.
Don't be alarmed while the screen is dark. That's just my post-production. So let's just listen. Checking the door there to make sure it's locked.
Behold, Sheriff Truitt, from the lowly street rat emerges the loyal worker, that which I call the servant.
This is one of the tramps I delivered to you? The transformation is spectacular.
And neither want nor worry has he.
Lucky fellow. Strange you should mention worries, Garrus, because I do have one. It's not that the money's not right, no, it's just that I need to be convinced you've taken the proper precautions. The Truitt name is untainted by scandal, and I will not be the one to bring it humiliation and ruin.
Trust thee in me, for 'tis the builder himself who guides me, and the Baron need never know.
Yes. I'm glad your builder guides you, but it would make me feel even more confident if you were to let me in on your whole scheme. Come now, what's the crux of it all, eh, Garrus? Show me what's so special about your new servants.
'Tis impossible to hide anything from you, good sheriff. I will give thee full explanation then, in the form of a demonstration. The visual in this instance would far surpass any verbal elaborations I could relate, but I must ask thee to step away from the masked servant, that's right. And meanwhile I will retrieve our volunteer, a most unfortunate gutter sniper who waits just outside. Come, gentle beggar, and stand thee just there, next to the masked man. All is in readiness, so keep thine eyes on the new arrival, whilst I signal the servant. Thusly.
my word! The mask emits a red vapor!
Continue thy observations to it.
But it consumes them! We are in peril!
Fear thee not, stout sheriff, for we are safe at this distance. See, already the reaction ceases.
They are gone! And what remains in their stead? Sand? No. Rust.
Indeed, 'tis very much like rust, and harmless once settled. Brother Fegan, I pray thee, do sweep up what is left of those two.
Yes. A weapon, then! Quite fantastic and monstrous. Of course, you'll keep these servants you're making away from me and my men.
Thou need not even ask.
Then we are in agreement. You need subjects for your servant project, and I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence. They'll be rounded up, charges invented, etc. Still, there's always risk. So I will give you 20, no more. For your part, you'll remember to keep our transactions absolutely secret. And of course, deliver my payment in advance, in full, tomorrow. I don't trust you, Kareth, so you'll receive the subjects only after I confirm the payment. Well, our business here is finished.
Yes. Very well, Truett. Now see, friends, with the builder's efficiency, I have completed 2 tasks with but 1 effort. Firstly, I did secure 20 subjects to be transformed into servants, as you heard. And secondly, I secured the loyalty of the wary Sheriff Truett. Yes, his loyalty. Truett fears scandal. Yet his actions of late could bring him that or worse, if ever made public. Now, behold my wax cylinder machine. I've used it to capture the sheriff's very words even as they moved through the air today. Hearken, friends.
And I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence.
With his voice thus preserved, Truett dare not betray me, or he'll have the scandal he fears so much. Brother Fegan, thou wilt see to it that this wax cylinder machine gets safely to the bank on the morrow. You will find the safety deposit box key in the East Tower. Friends, we are adjourned. Return now to your duties.
I'd like to get a copy of that key myself.
Okay, he mentioned the East Tower. So that's really easy to find, actually. So a cool little thing about this level is there's several locations where the key could be, at least a half dozen, probably a little more, and it's kind of just randomly assigned to one. All the fake keys are still here. Alright, so I have a new objective to grab that key and make a wax impression. Alright. I'm inside now. It seems empty. That's the basement there, where the catacombs are. I'm not gonna go there just yet. I have business there later anyway. So yeah, that Sheriff Truett, he's kind of an asshole. If you didn't already know it, now you do. And then Karis, you get to hear his voice, really, for the first time. You've heard him through the robots. Alright. Your shift is over. Now you can nap. So up here, check out this roof. Oh, nice little seating area. kind of a makeshift table of crates there. Pretty relatable. In here. Storage room. This is where, in my last playthrough, this is where the key was. And there it is.
That wasn't the right key.
But that's not the right one now. Nothing in that chest. Oh yeah, there's a switch there. I know what it does, but let's just check anyway. Yep, no thanks. Alright, where are those footsteps coming from? Okay. Seems quiet.
In truth, I know not what it was.
Dost thou know whether the sheriff hath arrived?
The sheriff? What doth he here?
In Karis' name, man, hast thou been stuffing leaves in thine ears? Hast thou not heard about the meeting?
Oh, the meeting. I had forgotten that today was the date.
Fa! Thou hast no idea what I speak on. Thou must learn to pay more attention, lest thee find thyself fallen by the wayside as the future passes thee by.
I love the way the mechanists and Hammerites are written in these games. So Thief 3, one of the criticisms of it is the pagans' particular speech patterns aren't captured as well. But I'd say that holds true for the mechanists as well. Like, they're written really well in this one, and in the third one, not like you can kind of tell the difference. Anyway, let's now. Oh.
Is that thee?
Oh. Nope, no one. Now that it's safe to move on there, that's what I'll do. I'll deal with this card.
Hello? Someone there? Ah, silence visits me again. Welcome, friend.
I like her. You could see that as emo, kind of, the way it's written, but the way she says it now, she's just cool. Well, she can enjoy her welcome friend of silence a little while longer. Alright, so I'll show you where I am in a moment to make it clear. Yeah, this is the main chapel. It's kind of a dangerous place to go down there, so I'm not gonna make any rush to go there. This is the towers where you can enter. If you shoot a rope arrow right where she's standing, you can see why it's dangerous. It's because they're facing that way most of the time. They do turn around, they have intervals, but it's a little tricky to time it right, when you're climbing especially. Okay, this seems like a dark enough place to slash her. Alright, before I go up the ladder, let me just check out this side.
What's that there?
Oh, see, she's turning this way. And just wait a moment, see if...
Whoever thou be, I shall find thee!
Okay, she's looking for me. I think I can wait her out. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just climb up and check out the tower here. And by the time I'm done, she'll probably be chilled out. So that's where I came in down there. So this climb can be a little tricky. It's kind of hard to make this jump up here. The best way to do it is to just aim for the side. You can see I kind of just barely made it.
I better come back here and replace this key when I'm done with it.
Okay, so that's the key I need. It said it was the East Tower. This is the East Tower. And I'll quick save since I basically completed an objective, even though it's not officially one. Once I make the key, I'm going to put this one back. I think it's kind of a cool objective to have. It seems like they kind of took that from the way people played the first Thief. They paid attention, like, there are people who have a strict ghost playstyle where you can't only be not caught, you have to put back every single key you find, close every door. And it kind of seems like maybe they took some inspiration from that. Yeah, this is the best way to climb up here. I'm not going to jump on that side because the chest. Nothing in this level has a lot of empty crates. Can't ring the bell. Suppose it's for the best. Alright, I'm on this side of the upper floor of this chapel. Someone coming? No, they're on the... If there's anyone here, they're on the other side. Okay, no, it's... must be downstairs. Okay, it seems like the nobles in the city are really interested in getting in good with the mechanists by delivering gifts. They want to appease them. Okay, I hear footsteps still. I don't see where they're coming from. Alright, let me continue the outside area. Nope. Let's open up these crypts. Oh, I heard a door open.
If someone be there, then bespeak thyself.
Alright, yeah, it's quieter to run and jump on grass than it is to crouch walk on metal. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure it's clear over here. I think that guard was the one from the beginning who was talking about finding these robots unnerving. So the outside should be clear. Let's check out this other crypt. Alright, some coins and a ladder. This leads down to the catacombs. I don't look at the map much in this mission. I guess it's because this level is pretty intuitive. I kind of wish I had to show more what's going on. That's what's making those chain noises. Alright, whoops. Yeah, my mouse is a little broken. I was trying to hold the button down, but instead I just attacked. He did a lot of damage. Anyway, I'll come there from another angle. I don't really need to go down that way anyway.
that
Oh.
now, friend?
Alright, is he gonna come out looking for me? Maybe not. See if I can draw him out. It'd be kind of useful to take him out if I can. No. He's not falling for it. Alright, maybe if I can find something that'll make more noise, I can use that to draw him out. Like this. No? Alright, he's still there? Yep, I can see his weapon. Alright, well, going in this way is a no-go. I'll just have to find a different route. Oh. Alright, yeah, I guess I'm ready to go down to the basement.
Pox upon it! Never shall I finish my design. The springs and gears conspire and confound me.
Calm, friend, calm. On the morrow, let me come by thy workbench and help thee untangle things.
I would be most grateful, couldst thou help?
'Tis nothing. Think on it as the copper and tin mingle to make the stronger bronze. So dost we each mingle and flow together in Karis's forge to make stronger as well.
Thou art wise.
'Tis Karis who is truly wise. His bounty and the machines we construct shall help all of humanity in the coming times, and all shall know his wisdom.
I will be glad to have this wretched task behind me that I might move to a more profitable position.
Okay, let me just take a look at this basement. Yeah, I like that conversation. Either she's into him and trying to get with him, or she's just being a helpful friend. Either way, it's really sweet. Maybe waking up together will, the shared experience will push their romance forward, or their friendship, whatever it is. Alright. We see those turret things again. And I hear robots.
It's no big secret that the mechanists are the ones supplying Sheriff Truart with those machines.
So this kind of is both the clue and a justification of why you can take them out with water arrows in the back. I don't want to step on the metal here because I don't want those robots to hear me. I don't know if this is something that can be picked up. That key was just another false fun. Fall asleep. So these guys, they're servant robots, I think they're called? They're blind. So they're not too much of a threat, but they can hear you. And if they hear you, they'll start looking. And if they find you, they'll run off and alert someone. They don't attack. So this note is telling me how to make a copy of something, in this case, the key. There we go. Let's check my new objectives in a minute. Or maybe I don't do that yet. Alright, did it hear something and stop? Okay. I almost want to just leave that thing be. But it's kind of slowing me down. Waiting for it to figure out what's going on, so I'm just gonna take it out. So you might have noticed all these robots have Karis's voice. They also have his face. You can't really tell that yet. Alright, let's get into this crypt here. Or the catacombs, I should say. I hear that. Those things that are called hammer haunts with the chain noises. I hear it again. This time I succeeded in what I tried to do last time. This area reminds me of Ultima Underworld. In case you didn't know, that was made by the same people. It was made by Looking Glass Studios, and a lot of the same designers worked on the Thief games. So I think it's a cool little area. I would love to let's play that game, but I find the controls really hard to work with. But I've heard that there's like, I think in beta right now they're working on kind of a source port, if that's what you call it, with mouse look like System Shock has. And so that would be pretty exciting to play. In the meantime, we've got Thief. Just doing the trick of taking lefts at it wherever I can, for the most part. That ladder I passed was the one that took me down here. Ooh, a holy symbol. That would have been useful. I think you can use those as weapons. Let's see if it dissolves this corpse. No. I hear chains. Maybe I'll have a chance to put this to use against another hammer haunt. Alright, where did it go? I threw it at his body, but it's not under his body. I want to find that thing. There it is. Okay, so I think if I hit him with this, it should take him out. Just wait for my opportunity. Ah! Didn't work!
It's no big secret that the mechanists are the ones supplying Sheriff Truitt with those machines.
I really should have saved after making that copy of the key. I didn't skip ahead quite that far, because I wanted to show you this mistake I made. I just threw that lab equipment. His light is open now, and I was going to go and warn people that there's an intruder. I don't really want that to happen. I didn't hold it long enough. There we go. He's quiet now. Alright, I'll go back to where I was. Yeah, I didn't want to show all that again, just because I feel like I should have saved in the first place after I made a copy of that key, since it was an objective. First time I intentionally deleted gameplay footage in this LP. Oh yeah, here's the objectives. I guess you couldn't see it too long because it's fast forwarded, but it says to put the key back. Felt like it was a little risky going after him that time, in case he was about to turn around. Alright, he's down. Okay, I don't know why that holy symbol didn't work. I'm still not sure yet if it's just because I didn't throw it right. So I want to try again. So after thinking about it, after playing, while I was playing I wasn't sure, but I think I had been hitting him most of the times here. It just doesn't work on these guys. Let's use this invisibility potion. Makes me invisible even to myself. Alright, he is gone. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything exploring. Yep, I've been through there already. Been in here. Okay. Iron Maiden. Some torture equipment. Yeah, that's the thing with the Hammerites. They seem kind of chill until you remember that they torture people a lot. I think that's just another place where the key for the safety deposit box can be. Here's the other place the crypt goes, to and from.
This the boiler, yes? or perchance something worse.
I like how he thinks random noises are boilers. I guess we've moved up from rats. Okay. This is the same guy in that door further along when I was outside I was trying to deal with. I'm trying to figure out the angle. He seems to be looking away enough that I can... Alright, good. I hope he's not going to turn.
Oh!
Alright, good. It's a little hard to tell sometimes if you're going to get into their peripheral vision. I'm glad I didn't that time. Another one of those keys. I still don't have enough loot. Oops. Okay. So I think this is the first time using the moss arrow. You shoot it on a surface and you move quietly as if it's carpet. It kind of comes out splotchy, but it actually fills a radius. And it's a larger radius than it looks like, too.
These mechanists are just as bad as the hammers.
I'd say worse. It seems like the mechanists in the city, like in the world, they might be considered to be a little more cool and chill than the Hammerites, since they're getting in with the nobles and they're making all this cool stuff. But they're just as strident? Feel like I'm not quite getting the right word I want. Okay, I still don't have enough loot yet. That noise, that's like the third or fourth time in this. That's made me wonder what's going on. Maybe I can come in here this way and deal with that guard who's at this end of the chapel. Oh, looks like this door can't be picked. Maybe if I make noises, they'll come outside. Nope, not happening. I haven't mentioned it yet, but you can break down wooden doors doing that. So what I'm doing right here is, I had this feeling, I didn't remember seeing the ladder when I was in the crypt, and I forgot to pick those up on this run through anyway. So I just wanted to come down here and make sure I didn't miss something. And it looks like, yeah, I was down there, because the chest was open. So, I do know another place I haven't gone yet. Well, first I'm checking these tombstones, see if there's another hammer on top I missed. There's still like another basement area that's disconnected from the... It's in the towers if you go down the ladders, and I've forgotten to do that. And I'll be figuring that out in a moment, but first I want to see if I can climb up here. I don't do a lot of crate stacking, mostly because I don't want to break the game. That's not what I'm here for, and I worry like if I go somewhere I'm not supposed to, I don't know. I'll be showing off like all the limitations or something. So what was up with that broken arrow I was looking at a moment ago? It's the second or third time I've looked at it. I haven't really figured out what it is. I didn't put it there. Okay, I might as well put the key back while I'm here. Safety deposit box key. Alright, down the ladder. So that little thing, there's an enemy type in the first game called the Craymen, and their head kind of looks like that. I think that particular one is like a palette swapped version. So these are the nobles who are sending gifts to the mechanists, trying to get in their good graces. You see, some of them, the gifts aren't good enough. They don't get the good stuff. I'm looking to see if any of these names are familiar. I don't think so. I did see Sheriff Truart in the other document, that second one I looked at. Okay, let's deal with this guy. I can make it easy with a flash bomb. But I think instead I'll try and be sporting. I'll see if I can take him out without having to use it.
Have no mischief on my watch. I have the builder's patience on my side.
Kind of lucky he's not seeing me there. And I don't really have any good darkness to hide in here. That's not a good thing for me. Alright, always continue this way. This is really the only place I can hide. It's not a great place.
Reveal thyself and surrender.
Line of sight doesn't always work too well in this game. But this time I was lucky. He was heading in that direction, so I managed to get him. Alright, I think there's probably some treasure among these pews. Yeah, these nobles, they love Karis and the Mechanists. Okay, that's all of that. I still don't have my treasure requirements. Whoa. Kind of surprised me for a second. I didn't get a good look earlier. It's turning and looking straight down. Actually, I wish I was playing right now so I can look at the screen. I think I might have gotten the loot requirement at this point. Because after I picked up those coins, it said 1,400. I think 1,200 was what I needed, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I'm good to go now. In fact, yeah, I know I am. So I'm thinking about jumping down there, but it would really suck to die at this point. I'm pretty sure I'd survive the fall, but let's just do this anyway. And I don't need that rope arrow anymore, but just out of principle, I want to take it with me. It's good practice. And that was that. Bodies discovered by enemies 1. I'm pretty sure that was the security bot I took out. They make a lot of noise and they're pretty visible. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.